Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Morrowind Let's Play. Last time I left off, it was just a nice little foggy day, and we're standing right outside of Caius Cosades' house. Caius Cosades. Caius Cosades? Alright, well let's head on in and see what this voice of the Emperor is like. Oh. Oh my. Did I intrude on something?
What's this about?
What? Yes, I'm Caius Cosades. But what do you mean? You were told to report to Caius Cosades. What are you telling me about? Oh, wait. I'm just an old man with a skooma problem. Is that what that is down there? Is that moon sugar in there, or that's just bread? Well, I was told to report to you. Is that information wrong? So you say your name is Lirreno Randevi, and you've been told to report to me and deliver a package. Perhaps you'll let me look at it? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, it's very interesting. So it says here the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the Blades, and that means you'll be following my orders. Are you ready to follow my orders, Lirreno Randevi? I guess so. Good. Welcome to the service, Novice Lirreno Randevi. Now you belong to the Blades. We're the Emperor's eyes and ears in the provinces. You can use my bed if you need to rest. But leave my personal stuff alone unless I say otherwise. If you like, you can improve your modest skills with our blade trainers now. Or if you're in a hurry, I can give you orders right away. But don't forget to visit the blade trainers. What's this about the trainers? These blade agents offer training. Not free, of course, but cheap for a fellow agent. Look for Rithleen, Tiermailin, and Nine Toes here in Balmora. And Caldora say Serene Lorraine and Aldrune. See Gildon, Shorvar Horsemouth. Shorvar Horsemouth lives in a hut west of Caldera, and alone the scout can be found at Aurella's trade house in Satanine. Oh, okay. I remember alone. So I guess that's what she's been doing when she leaves town. And what about orders? Oh, nice 200 gold right away. First thing, Pilgrim, you're new, and you look at, here's 200 drakes, go get yourself a decent weapon, or armor, or spell. And second thing, you need to cover identity around here. Freelance adventurer is a common profession. Sign on with the Fighters Guild or Mages Guild, or Imperial Court, or Imperial Legion. Advance in the ranks, gain skills and experience, or go out on your own. Look for freelance work or trouble. Then, when you're ready, come back and I'll have orders for you. What freelance stuff do they got going on? You can always just wander around and ask for work, hunt monsters and sell their hides, collect ingredients for alchemists, prey on bandits and smugglers, search ruins for loot. All you need are better skills and conditioning, and knowledge of Morrowind. And spend what you earn on equipment and training. Then come back a little less wet behind the ears, and I won't have to worry so much about you when I send you out on a mission. So let's hear a little bit about what's going on here. I've heard whispers about these Ashlanders. Who are they? I don't know much about the Ashlanders. Most people say they're murderous savages, but most people are idiots. I know they hate their settled Dunmer cousins almost as much as they hate Westerners. They might be tough to live in the Ashlands. They must be tough to live in the Ashlands. I don't think Outlanders can become members of their tribes. I don't know why anyone would want to. What about the Blades? Who do I just sign up with? We're spies. We're the Emperor's hidden eyes and ears in the provinces. We watch the Emperor's enemies. We look for opportunities. We make reports. And when the Emperor commands, we obey. But we're only one of many guild or factions in Morrowind. You should know a little bit about Morrowind politics before you get involved with any of these other groups. What about the other guilds and factions? Group favoring Imperial interests are the Blades, the Imperial Court, the Imperial Legion, the Fighters Guild, the Mages Guild, and the Thieves Guild. Groups favoring native Dunmer interests are House Redoran, House Lalu, House Talvani, the Temple, the Morag Tong, the Kimono Tong, and the Ashlanders. Alright, I do not care at all about this Imperial farce. I like this man right here. He seems to be a bit well-rounded, but let's hear a little bit about more of the Dunmer interests. So, what's the deal with House Redoran? House Redoran is one of the 3 Dunmer Grey houses on Vardenfell, a very serious and honorable bunch. It's difficult for an Outlander to join and rise in the ranks, but the Grey houses are where the power lies in Morrowind. Talk to Redoran counselors if you want to become a Redoran retainer. House Lalu? House Lalu is one of the 3 Dunmer Great houses in Vardenfell. They are loyal supporters of the Empire, open-minded in religious and cultural matters, and greedy and ambitious in the best Imperial tradition. It's difficult to rise in the ranks as an Outlander, but the Great houses hold the power in Morrowind. Talk to Hlalu counselors if you want to become a Hlalu retainer. What about Telvanni? I haven't heard much of them. I just know they're mages. House Telvanni is one of the 3 Dunmer Grey houses on Vvardenfell. Their nobles are 1,000-year-old wizards. Telvanni are supposed to hate politics, foreigners, and just about everything else, but the Vvardenfell Telvanni are apparently more ambitious and adventurous than most. I don't know much about them. They do hire Western mercenaries, and some even rise to higher ranks. Talk to the Telvanni counselors if you want to become a Telvanni retainer. The Morag Tong? The Morag Tong is a guild of executioners and assassins, completely legal and guided by a strict code of conduct. It's an ancient Dunmer society, steeped in tradition, but I know and respect a few Westerners who belong to the Morag Tong. They are nothing like the Dark Brotherhood. I have no idea how to join them. Kimono Tong? The Kimono Tong is Morrowind's native criminal syndicate. They're tough and ruthless, and have connections in the higher ranks of House Hlalu. The Kimono Tong competes directly with the Thieves Guild for controls of illegal trade, and Kimono Tong will not tolerate competition. Compared with the Kimono Tong, the Thieves Guild is relatively decent and honorable, certainly less brutal. They don't accept Outlanders as members. Forget about it. Yeah, the Ashlanders. I don't know much about them. And what about the Mages Guild, too? It's a guild for the arcane arts, and it's where to find wizards for hire. Training, good, and services are cheaper for members, and the guild stewards know where to find work. If you want to be a wizard, join and work your way up the ranks. The Mages Guild here is a better bet than the Fighters Guild. Rhonas Othries is the guild's steward, so talk to her if you want to join up. She's got a chip on her shoulder, but her apprentice Aizra seems to be okay for a Khajiit. What about Alone? Alone is the scout that can be found in a really straight house in Saint Denis. You know where that is. You arrived at Saint Denis by boat. Gildan? Nightblade Gildan lives in Ald'ruhn, the Redrun district seat north of here, beyond Caldera. Gildan is in the southeast corner of town, and a house to the right of the steps up to the temple. What temple? The Tribunal Temple is the native religion. They worship 3 god kings, Almalexia, Sothasil, and Vivek, who are known together as the Tribunal. We usually just call it the Temple. They're narrow-minded and superstitious, but I find a lot to admire, particularly their concern for the poor. They accept Outlanders as members, but few Outlanders join except for services. Talk to Feldrello Sadri at the Balmora Temple if you're thinking about joining. Nine Toes. To get to Hunter Nine Toes, leave my door facing south, go right down the steps, then turn left and head south. Alright. Rithleen. Where Rithleen lives 2 houses south upstairs. Serain Lorraine. Mage Serain Lorraine is in Caldera, the next town north. Her half-timber and stone house sits between the twin towers of the North Gate and the Governor's Hall. Shorvar Horsemouth. Master-at-Arms Shorvar Horsemouth lives in a Gwar herder's hut in the middle of town, nowhere, west of Caldera. I've only been there once and couldn't give any directions. Go look for him if you feel like a little hike. Tyre Malin. Hilo Tyre Malin lives 2 houses south downstairs. Okay. Alright, okay, so we got some orders from him. Let's see. He gave me 200 gold and spend as I please. Also, he told me to establish a covert identity, freelance adventurer. He says I should join the Thieves Guild. Okay, so I believe I'm gonna check out the Thieves Guild.
Outland.
So yeah, I'm gonna check out the Thieves Guild. Maybe stop by the temple. Check out the Morag Tong as well, because I've heard that there might be some people here I can talk to about that. And then also I need to stop by the Council Manor to check on that ebony mine I cleared out. Let's see. So I believe everything else is on the west side of town. I remember the Mages Guild is over here. Let's see if I can find the either the Council Manor or the temple first. Something important up there. Got a house. I do really like the build-up of the city. It's very well made. Let's see, what do we have here? We got a bookseller. Let's actually go in here and see if I can sell some books.
I can tell.
Hello, Dorissa. So your name is Lirreno Randevi, and you're new here in Balmora. Well, my name is Dorissa Darvel, and I don't mind answering questions. Okay. Latest rumors? So I was looking... Baldaris Demnavani. Okay, I was looking for that. Alright, let's see if I can sell her some of these books that I've been holding on to. 36 Lessons of Vivek. For My Gods and the Emperor. Melodies of the Blessed Alexia. Importance of Nowhere. The Dowry. Does she have... Let's see. She does have the Pilgrim's Path. I don't know if I'll get this book, but I'll just buy it just in case. I've been looking for it. Alright. Yeah, so I believe I can flip through some of these books and I might be able to get some... Oh, yes. Only the ABCs. Just A, B, and C. Nice. Pig Children. Pig Children. I wonder if it was sitting right there, the book I just bought, The Pilgrim's Path. Back in Mafala. Overview of Gods and Worship. True Nature of the Orcs. Cheers, Akavir, Mysticism. Fire Faith. Mysterious Akavir. Vampires of Ardenfell. Wild Elves. Origins of the Mages Guild. Nature and Daedra. Frontier, Conquest, and Accommodation. A Social History of Cyrodiil. Second Mafala. Chained Ones. Children of the Sky. The Yellow Book of Riddles. On Oblivion. Annotated Amulet. I was just seeing if there was any skills to be learned over here.
Outland, what do you want?
Glorian the Mystic. Ruins of Kamazel. Nature and Daedra. Brief History of the Empire.
There is someone watching me, I can tell.
Let's see, Overview of Gods. If I just see a really expensive book, I'll take a look at it. Sermons on Oblivion, The Wild Elves, Reflections of Cult Worship, Brothers of Darkness, There and Zaya, Flora. I guess that just talks about all the flowers. There was a book. I might want to read that in a second here. Yeah, there was a book that I saw a little bit ago. It might actually be the Flora. And they're crushed and mixed with milk, agile-footed mountain goat. The resulting potion allows the user to glide safely above ground. Fire fern. Strings. Okay, so this book kind of has information about the plant life, the flora, I guess, and some of the potion brewing. What was I looking at? Nerevar, Moon, and Star. This is a selection from a series of monographs by various imperial scholars and Ashlander legends. In ancient days, the deep elves and a great host of outlanders from the west came to steal the land of the Dunmer. In that time, Nerevar was the great Khan and war leader of the house people, and he honored the ancient spirits and the tribal law, and came as one of us. So, when the Nerevar pledged upon his great ring of the ancestors, one clan under Moon and Star, to honor the way of the spirits and rights of the people rights of the land, all the tribes joined the house people to fight a great battle at Red Mountain. Though many Dunmer tribesmen and housemen died around Red Mountain, the Dwemer were defeated and their evil magics destroyed, and the Outlanders driven from the land. But after this great victory, the power-hungry Khans of the great houses slew Nerevar in secret, and setting themselves up as gods, neglected Nerevar's promises to the tribes. But it is said that Nerevar will come again with his ring and cast down the false gods, and by the power of his ring will make good his promises to the tribes, to honor the spirits and drive the outsiders from the land. Okay, that's an interesting take. I haven't heard anything else about the... what am I trying to say here? I haven't heard anything else about the Tribunal, or the Ashlanders, or Nerevar. So it was an interesting first take on that. I wonder if there's any differing opinions about what happened at the Battle of Red Mountain and what happened to what happened to Mr. Nerevar. Okay, House Falu. So, a person might be in here that I need to talk to. I don't remember if it's Lirreno Dorvain. Is there an Lirreno Dorvain in here? Aluguard. Lirreno Dorvain. Okay. I'm Lirreno Dorvain. I keep business going on here while the house constables are away. What about this mine? If you know the location of this mine, perhaps you should speak to Drom Barrow in Vivek, or with the plantation east of Vivek. I've heard that Whenever else is also looking for this fine. If you deal with her, be sure to get your payment up front. Okay, let's just write these names down real quick. So we got Drom, Barrow. We also have Valanda, Omani, and Navana Ools. Navana Ools. She lives up near Suron. Just take the road north out of Suron, cross the bridge. Try and burrow. Monte Mara's on the island east of Videk. Get there. Okay. Where's Suron? It's a busy port on the northeast shore of Lake Masobi in the northwest corner of the Ascadian Isles. You can get there by going east from Pelagiata and around the north side of the Duran Plantation, following the roads east until you reach Suron. You can also take a Silt Strider from Morag or Vivek. Heavenheart, that's where all the seats are. We have to trade. Lockpicks. Lockpicks and probes. What are you training? Short blade, light armor, and security. Could do some light armor training. Mar. Advice, use those spells. Let's see, what do you have? Got anything cool? Just got exhaustion. Gash spirit. Invisibility. It might be cool, it's very expensive. Spell absorption 30 points. Let's mirror reflect 25%. Strong. I'll take a look at that. Oh, I probably actually should have spot the great one. Oh well. I kind of want to look at the invisibility, but I think I'll wait on that. Because I've heard invisibility at least, and it sounds really good, but then the minute you do any action, the invisibility immediately gets cancelled. What do you train? Long blade, athletics, block. Is there any spear trainers around anywhere? Not speechcraft, athletics.
The indignity of it all.
Alright. Let's see, I believe the temple's right up there, but what's with this little red light back here? I want to check that out first. Oh, it's the Morag Tong. Hello, Shanat Pansami. Except if I remember right, I need to talk to Athasi Relvain. Where are you? Athasi. I need to get a locksmithing spell. I don't know how I would get that though. Hello. Welcome, Lirreno Randevi. What brings you to the Morag Tong? Well, the Morag Tong brings me to the Morag Tong. The Morag Tong is the ancient edition Assassins Guild of Dunmer. We provide 3 varieties of execution: public, private, and house war. We only recruit candidates of powerful skill and honor, and only Grandmaster Inohlalu and Vivek can authorize new members to join the Morag Tong. If you wish to join us, you must seek out Inohlalu, the Grandmaster of the Morag Tong, and Vivek. Okay. So it's Inohlalu. That's an easier name to remember. Inohlalu. And he's in Vivek. I don't believe she's gonna tell me where to find the Morag Tong. Nope. Oh well. Let's... She's gonna upgrade her hand-to-hand combat. I'm just gonna train here for a second. Alright. That's a good amount. Some trauma root. Alright, let's see if we can head out and find the temple then. So we've gone to Caius. We've gone to the Morag Tong. We also checked out the council manor, so let's see if I can find the temple. Alchemist. Fine cloth here. Yeah, what's this up here? These look like Daedric symbols. The Dunmer Temple. Alright, let's see if I can learn about this Tribunal cult up here. I'm just gonna check the store real quick. Temple storage.
Where is that slave?
Well done. Your new face. Latest rumors. They're just rumors. Look, it's not just the crops and herds. The blight storms are making everyone sick. It's not an easy cure, even for a temple. And all they got in the back country is the old odd healer in Pilgrim Shrine. About any secrets? Don't be in such a hurry when you're traveling. Take your time, keep your eyes open, learn from your experience. You're on the road to learn about yourself and the world around you. I agree with that. Well, what's the temple's opinion of the 9 divines? Many foreigners worship the 9 as gods. They have divine power like the Daedra, but they are not worthy of worship. Some are better than others, but none are trustworthy. What about the Daedra? The Daedra are our ancestors. Before the Tribunal, we worshipped the Daedra as gods. But they didn't deserve it, since they harmed us as often as they helped us. When they became gods, the Tribunal became our protectors and high ancestor spirits. The good Daedra became loyal friends of the Tribunal, but the bad Daedra remained foul and treacherous. Who are the good Daedra? Boethia, Mephala, and Azura are loyal friends of the Tribunal. These Daedra are the good Daedra. We also call them anticipations. What about the bad Daedra? The rebel Daedra, the dark Daedra, Molag Bal, Malakath, Sheogorath, Mehrunes Dagon, in their ignorance and pride, refused to keep faith with the Tribunal. We call these bad Daedra, the 4 corners of the House of Troubles, and they continue to tempt the unwary into heresy and dark worship. Okay. About the temple itself. The Tribunal Temple is the native religion of civilized Morrowind. They worship 3 godlings, Almalexia, Sosasil, and Vazek. We are known together as the Tribunal. We usually just call it the temple. Well, who's Almalexia? Almalexia is Healing Mother, the source of compassion and sympathy, the protector of the poor and the weak. Sosasil, companion and teacher of Nerevar and Vivek. Sosasil is the light of knowledge and the inspiration of craft and sorcery. Okay, craft and sorcery, that kind of sounds kind of good. Lord Vivek is the lover of both words and deeds, and the master of weapons and poetry. Interesting. Anything else around here? Selman? There's a mine back there. Let's go inside the temple and see if we can talk to anybody about joining. Well, if I join the temple, I'm pretty sure I can just take from that supply chest, so I don't need to worry about it just yet. How can I serve you? Any joining the temple here? What about the ghost fence? Nothing can pass through the Gens post except at Ghost Gate. Ghost Gate is guarded by Ordinators, the Boyan Armigers, the Tower of Dawn, the Tower of Dusk.
The freshest ingredients in town.
St. Lulthus, St. Realms. All these buildings are a little bit confusing just with how they're built. Greetings, citizen. I'm Tella Salvani. Welcome to Balmora. We're House Law Town, loyal citizens of the Empire. What can I do for you? Is there anything about joining the temple? I forget if I wrote down the name of the person in charge of the temple. Yeah, it was Fildrella Sodri. Let's find Fildrello. The Pilgrim's Path book there. Yeah, okay, it's you. Hey.
I could kill that ghoul. Those boots are ruined.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, welcome, my child. Do you seek to join the temple? I believe I do. You have a promising look. Perhaps we could use you. Do you wish to join, or shall you hear a doctrine first? Well, what's the doctrine? Your fourfold duties are to faith, family, masters, and all that is good. Perform holy quests and bring luster to the temple. Never transgress against your brothers or sisters, and in thought or deed, as we all are one body. If you somehow fail to uphold these ideals, you must speak to the master or the patriarch to be cleansed of your wrongdoings. Do you still want to join? I believe I am. You are now a layman in the temple. Welcome, Brother Lirreno Randevi. I am one of several masters you can go to get your duties. If you perform well. Advancement in the temple is not out of the question. What duties do you have for me? Before I give you any other duties, you should prove your faith by making the pilgrimage of the 7 graces. What's that? Take this book, The Pilgrim's Path. It describes where the pilgrimage sites are. After you have completed these pilgrimages, speak with me again. I should warn you that while most of these are easy, the pilgrimages of the Ghost Gate and Ruddy Mon are more difficult. You may want to do those last. What about advancement? Talents are noteworthy, but some question your depth. Devotion. Okay. Did I get 2 of these books now? Yeah, so I'll go back and sell one to that bookseller. The pilgrim must visit each of the shrines of the 7 graces. At each site, the pilgrim must stand before the 3-sided stone trial list and read the inscription. To ease the pilgrim's task, the temple has made this list of shrines, along with directions and advice to the pilgrims. The blessings of each shrine last at least half a day. And finally, here we go, the Fields of Kumu. The Shrine of Humility. Here, Lord Vivek met a poor farmer whose guar had died. The farmer could not harvest his muck without his guar, and he could not provide it for his family or his village. So Lord Vivek removed his fine clothing and toiled in the fields like a beast of burden until the crop was harvested. It is the Fields of Kumu we go to pray to say in humility Lord Vivek showed us that day. The Fields of Kumu are west of Saran and on the north shore of Lake Amaya as you head towards Pelagiad. The shrine is between 2 rocks, and most are easily noticed while traveling east along the road. A lost farm nearby has a small dock on the north bank of Lake Amaya. This is the only dock nearby which kindly allows servants of the temple to use. It is customary to leave a portion of muck at the shrine to represent Vivek's humility. Okay. So, it's west of Saran on the north shore of Lake Amaya. You head towards Pelagiad. So, this is Pelagiad. Fields of Kumu. Okay, I got it on there now. So, that does not sound like the shoreline. It was, from what I saw in my book, it was talking about a shoreline, but I guess that's a shore of a lake. It didn't mention the lake and the resources I had. Anything up here? I also want to get a levitation spell, that's the other thing. Spells. You sell some spells. Cure blight disease. I will actually take that. That'll be very nice to have. Store luck. No companion. Free action. Let's do that. Cure common disease. Yeah, those are pretty good. Still would be love to find a levitation spell to learn though. Yeah, so we're getting some spells now. It's very nice. So if I ever get blight, then I can use this. It's very nice. Very nice indeed. Alright, so we've talked to the Morag Tong. We've gone to the temple here. We've gone to the council. And we've talked to Caius. So I guess the last thing to do is to check out the Mages Guild. I think I'm going to stop by that bookstore that was right down there for a second. See if I can just sell that extra Pilgrim's Path I have. And then as we check out the Mages Guild, if they have something close by, we'll do that first. But maybe we should head back down to Pelagiad and check about going to Fields of Kumu. So I wonder if you're supposed to go around this way, or if you can come down on the other side of the Voyautum Amaya. I think is this the bookstore? Yes. Now it's locked. It's too late. What time is it? 12 a.m. Let's see if we can get some rest first. Trader. I believe that there was a little place right here. Lucky lockup. This council club? Yeah, I think they have beds. Do you have any beds? Yes, we have one available. It's 10 gold for the rest of the day. Do you want it? I do. Go down the stairs. The room on the right is yours.
Our doors are open.
Avoid the left room. The man wishes to be undisturbed.
Speak
Okay.
quickly, Outlander, or go away.
This is a small room, but I guess it will do. Let's do 7 a.m.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Alright. Yeah, so we're gonna make our way over to the Mages Guild. See what else there? It is still a little bit foggy out. I was hoping for some clearer days, but these beggars can't be choosers. I do like the weather system in this game, though. It makes you really feel like you're in a developing world. Okay, Scribbled Scroll. I want to see
Now,
if
where did I put that?
she has any spells. Oh, she doesn't chance. She sells scrolls, absorption, she sells some staffs. Am I able to sell anything to you? Oh, I can sell books to you. That's nice. That's not his intervention. Sword of Agility, let's get rid of that. Lesser Domination. Let's keep those. Let's see if I can get 150 out of her. Maybe 140? 130? There we go. That's more like it. Alright. That was a high elf. Mage's Guild. Yeah, let's just quick save real quick. Drop a save too. Mage's Guild. Okay. Yeah, so you're actually the one I am looking for. Join the Mage's Guild. Yes, you look like a sword we could use with the Mage's Guild. We would take the Mage's Oath and join the guild. What's the Mage's Oath? Perform any duties assigned to you by the Masters of the Guild. Learn from them and grow strong. Always share your knowledge freely with others guild members. Never strike or steal from another guild member. Does this appeal to you? What duties? I can't click it yet. Yes, I'd like to join. You are now a member of the Mage's Guild. Welcome, associate. When you are ready, you can ask your duties to perform. And once you are ready, you can ask me about the advancement of the guild. What duties do you need me to do? I don't have any duties for an associate. Speak to me again when you have proven yourself. In the meantime, speak with Ajira. Okay, so yeah, I gotta talk to Ajira first. Greater Soul Gems.
What is this about, Dunmer?
Excuse you. Have I ever been rude to you? Step right up, Lirreno Randevi, and look over my collection of scrolls. How about the flashy and cheap Teledum Scorcher to burn your foes, or Induces Unhingy to open stuck chests and doors. If you're going somewhere dangerous, try a scroll of vitality and vigor to restore your health and fatigue. If you're in real trouble, you want CV intervention or divine intervention to transport you instantly to the nearest temple or nearest imperial shrine. Training to offer destruction, alchemy, and unarmored. All right, yeah. Do you have any unhinging? Bluthy shield. It's a charm, damage, fatigue. Ooh, that's a pretty good ring. Oh wait, no, that's a scroll. I was like, dang, a ring that allows you to just use the hinging. I'm gonna buy 2 of these. Because these unhinging scrolls, they'll let me open up 25 to 70 points on touch. Won't allow me to open some locked doors if I ever find them. Alright, so I should be looking for... It's not you. Nope. What do you do? You got spells. Calm Creature, Charming Touch, Fire Shield. DC's open. Yes, I need that, but thank you. Oh, and levitate. Nice. Water walking, water breathing. Buy a whole bunch of stuff. Got a better shield. Frost shield.
Is there something I can do for you?
Scissors. Yeah, so I have a DC's open door now, which is very nice. Let's try one. Over here, some books. Is you? Are you the one I'm looking for? Are you an orc? Also sell spells. Cure common disease on other. Barrier spells. So can I cast both shield and barrier? I'll buy one just to see. What training do you offer? I forget how you make a spell. Because making a spell would be very nice in order to just get some easy experience down. Personality's improved. I'm level 3. Okay, so I still don't know how to level up my stats and stuff, but we'll figure it out at some point. You the one I'm looking for? No. You are. Oh, that's right, because you...
Unfamiliar.
Yes, the scent
Where's
is
that
unfamiliar.
slave? Here not long ago.
What brings you to Ajira's shop? Do you want duties from Ajira? Do you want to the local brews, or help in a fight, some Tilvani bugmusk, or a way to reach the high places? Training do you offer? Conjuration, enchanting, and alchemy. That's pretty good. So what do you sell? Okay. What do I have? I have the Journeyman's Mortar and Pestle. How much is this? Oh my god, that's so expensive. Let me do some quests, and maybe I can come back and get some of these items here. They're just heavy too. This is one. It would be nice to have a companion mod, because then I could just throw that on them. Throw the dang, okay. I could just throw the Alemics and everything on my companion and wouldn't have to worry about the weight. What duties do you have for me? Yes, Ajira has duties for you. Before Ajira can be a journeyman to the Mage's Guild, Ajira must study local mushrooms. Mushrooms are these. To finish Ajira's report, Ajira needs samples of Luminous, Rosula, Violet Copineus, Bungler's Bane, and Hyperphagia. Ajira knows where you can find all these on the Bitter Coast. The easiest way to go south along the Odai River until you see a wooden bridge across the river. Get over the ridge and find a path over the hills. It's in the short, smelly toad tool, which is brown on top. Glow blue at night. I've seen the Bungler's Bane. Later. Hyperphagia looks much like Bungler's Bane. It grows on a shelf of trees and other things. Okay. What about high places? Yes, Ajira knows. You have the, what do you call it, the curiosity. Yes, Ajira likes to reach all the high places, and Ajira has just a potion of rising force. Okay. Help in a fight. Ajira sells potions to restore health. Developing bug musk. Do you sell the bug musk? What does that do? Fortify personality by 20 points. Nice. Cool. Well, okay, so it looks like we met with everybody then. We checked with Caius Cosades. We went to the Mage's Guild, checked out the Temple Cult, Morag Tong, and we went to the Manor. We can talk to the people in Vivek about the mine that I cleared out, the Daedra, the Ebony Mine. But we can go get mushrooms, and then what was the other thing we had to do? Oh, Pilgrim's Path. Yeah, duh. So maybe yeah, let's head down towards Pelagiad again, see if we can find any mushrooms on the way down there, and then we'll come back up and report back to Caius Cosades about joining the Mage's Guild. And we'll also, yeah, we'll turn in those mushrooms to the Mage's Guild. We'll pretty much have joined them at that point. And then we'll also, what was that other thing I mentioned? My brain is all over the place. So yeah, we'll do the first step of the Pilgrim's Path. And if we do the first step, then we can move on to the next step. And we can also get rid of our companion. Speaking of which, where is our companion? Is she still fighting that, What the heck? Okay, we gotta find, the companion again. Sorry about that. It's gonna take a second. Oh, what are you doing here? Oh, okay, there we go. Glad I was able to find it. That could have been a goose chase. Trade house. Do I have anything really on me that I want to trade? Not really. What is this one again? Should probably just sell this dagger.
Speak quickly.
I just don't know if it's used for anything. I can't ever tell if anything's important for quests in this game. But it is nice. It seems as though the weather has cleared up a bit. We're just gonna cross the Odai right here then. And we're gonna make our way. Actually, so I assume that's the wooden bridge that Hadashi was talking about. I believe that was her name for getting the mushrooms and everything. It'll just be near Plowed. Yeah, we're just back on the road again, I guess. Heading back to where we came from. I'm just gonna have a sip of water here for a second. Yeah, so I imagine it'll take us probably about, let's say 5 minutes maybe, at the maximum to get down to the Fields of Kumu. I'm starting to remember the names now. Yeah, it'll just take us a few minutes to get back down to the Fields of Kumu. Yeah. I also have heard some rumors apparently about a mage who's been seen flying through the skies near Seydanine, so we might come back maybe next episode. Yeah, maybe we'll come back down through and check out Seydanine and see if we can spot this flying mage I've been hearing so much about. I believe we can just follow the Foyata Maya down all the way through to Seydanine too, because I believe this shading right there is it, and I think it cuts through the mountains right here. So does the map get colored a little bit as you explore a bit more? Because I don't remember it looking like this when I was walking around. Is this rat dead or alive? He's dead. I don't know what the disposing of corpses does. Does it do anything important? Oh, dude, are you kidding me? So the Fields of Kumu were right here, wasn't it? Did I just miss the sign? Oh, it's a Saran, so I guess I didn't really miss the sign. But I was right looking around the lake originally. I'm sure there's probably some of you facepalming in the when you were watching, just yelling at me. Dude, the Fields of Kumu are right there. No, you're going the wrong way. Hey, it's fine. I'm still learning the game. I want to find a Muck shovel as well. I forget if Muck is used for crafting any sort of healing potion or anything, but I figured having a shovel wouldn't hurt. Being able to harvest some of these mushrooms. Also, that's the other question I had too, is I don't know if there's any companions in the game. I was watching a SorcererDave's old series, and I think his name is Jilon. There's a companion mod for an Ashlander up near the Ghost Gate that you can get. He seems pretty fun. I just don't want to seemingly copy his series too much. But I do like the idea of a companion. I know it kind of breaks the balance of the game because it's meant for you to be by yourself. But here we are. Flowers. Let's wait for you, my companion. And the 150 gold you promised us. We're finally here. Thank you for your help, Lirreno Randevi. Here's your payment I promised you. May you be safe on your travels. Nice. It's good to finally be here. Thanks for your help. Awesome. Would you like to donate Muck and ask for a blessing? Yes. The grace of humility. Thank you for your service, for your humility, Lord Vivek. I shall neither strut nor preen in vanity, but shall know to give thanks for my place in the greater world. Okay. And what did he give me for a blessing? Feather. Ooh, nice. Whoa. That is very nice. There's this little farm he talked about he was unable to do his crops. Salt rice. I'm seeing? What from where? Are those creatures up there? There's a book up there. Yeah, so I'd like to, if I look at this Pilgrim's Path again, the Fields of Kumu was customary. Okay, to stop the moon, the Shrine of Daring. When Sheogorath rebelled against the Tribunal, he tricked the moon Bardu into forsaking its appointed path towards oblivion. The Mad Star inspired the moon to hurl itself upon Vivek's new city, which Sheogorath claimed was built in mockery of the heavens. When Vivek learned of Sheogorath's scheme, he froze the rogue moon in the sky with a single gesture, and the grace of his countenance. Overwhelmed by the courage and daring of Vivek, the moon Bardu swore itself to eternal service for the Tribunal and all its works. Thus the moon now stands guard over the palace and serves as a citadel for the temple ordinators. The Shrine of Daring is found in the city of Vivek in the temple district along the western wall of the High Fane, the great temple of Vardenfell. When you address the shrine, it is customary to leave behind a potion of rising force. Sustainable potions may be purchased from the temple. Homemade potions are not acceptable. Okay, so I'll have to go down to Vivek. So yeah, maybe we go get these mushrooms. We come back through. Chill, dude. I was gonna leave you alone. I was just trying to check out this book up here. I just had to get feisty about it. Kuguti mating habits. Kuguti do not seem to travel in large packs. Females seem to be dominant sex. Did I just ruin this guy's mating ritual then? sorry. It's not my fault, dude. I was just trying to read the book up here. I don't know why there was a little mating book up there hanging out next to those guys, but... Okay. Alright, I saw a little man over here. Hello, little man, little guy. You're just a little pal waiting to have a discussion. Who are you? Thorinor.
Hello! Please, might you be of some assistance, my friend? My friend is lost, and I'm very worried about him.
Who's your friend?
Yes, my friend, Edward and I were traveling to Vivek, and he heard a strange animal sound nearby. He's sort of an amateur naturalist, and he felt compelled to seek what was going on about the noise. That was hours ago, and I'm afraid something terrible happened to him. If you could help find him and bring him back safely, I'd really appreciate it. I go myself, but I'm more of a scholar. That's why traveling together with a little safety number, can help.
I'll try to find him. Thank you, thank you. They were traveling to Vivek, and they heard a strange animal sound nearby. Edris Oril. Is he over here? Is he somewhere nearby? Or is this going to be something that I'll happen upon? Maybe he's down in here. We haven't checked out an Ancestor Tomb for a minute. We've been in the city. I think it's perfectly dressed. The Serrano Ancestral Tomb. Say at the start. This spear is so much stronger than the previous one I had. That's two-shotting these guys. Another shield. Yeah, so if I go over to a DC's unhinging, I'm gonna walk around just a little bit. I'm gonna let my fatigue rise a little bit so these spells are easier to cast. What do I got here? Chokeweed, bone meal, ash salts. I need to get telekinesis too, so I'm gonna quick save here and just pick up this chest. Million. Medium quality scroll. Alright. Let's get some health going on. That's pretty good. And what about the weak? Deflect. Strong. Restore health, weak. Let's get the DC's unhinging. Open door. Nice. I need to stop quick saving. Alright, gotta get the focus on out. Remember these bows sold for a decent amount. Oh lord. Skeleton Archer. Yeah. 7.5 per pound. That's pretty good. Apprentice's Probe. Ooh, Danger Skin. That sells for a lot. Yeah. I feel like it would be wrong to loot the, I can loot the offerings on the side. But I feel like it would be incredibly wrong to loot the ash pit themselves, even though I know they have some good. Oh lord. What, do you poison me? Poison. Do I have a cure poison? I forgot if I picked one up. I do not. Let's just get the restore health on. Oh. Dang. An ebony helm? That's kind of cool. It's a very good piece of armor for my character. I'm not that high of a level though, so I don't know how good it will be. So we got a Dremor Great Axe. Got a Drow Shield. Some Fire Salts. Grave Dust. That was pretty cool. I like that. He gave me a big old battle axe. Had a shield down there too. Remarkably tough for their weight. Drow shields are created from the carapace of the ancient aquatic crews inhabiting the seas of Tierra Real. Interesting. I gotta equip the silver katana again though. I saw a ghost down here earlier. Let's get this spear back on. Book and life of service. Our Morags. Just having an opening spell is so much, it's so nice now. All these chests I can finally open. No sugar. It's also nice so I don't have to waste a scroll and then be like, oh no, I used my scroll and there's nothing in the chest, it wasn't worth it. So now I can open up stuff more freely, which I appreciate quite a bit. Yeah, we're just gonna move ourselves up here. And I guess maybe let's just head back over towards, or let's look around just a little bit for this dude's friend. Around here. Cliff Racer up there. She's down there. Nothing over this hill. Imagine maybe he's down over here. I feel like I've seen that name before. I just don't know where. I wonder if with this spear too I can clear out that skeleton fort. Maybe he ended up here and the game just didn't spawn him in yet. Wasn't on the quest. No, I'm not seeing anything. Anything else over here? Anything down by the sea? No. Is this his friend? He's very well dressed. I like his shirt. It's quite snazzy. Is you. Oh, thank heavens you found me. I don't know where I would have done if you hadn't showed up. I've been trapped here by some Kaguti since my friend and I were separated. Ah, you've met Thorinor. Yes, he and I became separated when I went off to investigate some sounds I heard. Of course, it turned out to be a pack of Kaguti that trapped me here, but I see you've taken care of them. Did you notice any distinctive sounds that might have been when you were battling them? They have the most fascinating vocalizations. But enough of that now. Shall we go back to see Thorinor? I believe we shall. Let's stop by and pick up that book too. See if that book is yours. It's levitating for 10 seconds. 10 points or 30 seconds? I believe you only need like a levitate of 1 to really go up. I don't know though. Is this your book, dude? Ah, you got rid of those Kaguti. A shame. I suppose we should be on our way then. I'll just hold on to this book for a second, see if he wants to take a peek at it when I get him back to his friend. Ah, you found my friend Edris. Wonderful. Thank you so much. I cannot tell you how much this means to me. I'm afraid we don't have much to give you as a reward, but this amulet may help you in your travels. It's helped the two of us on a number of occasions. Take care. Amulet of soul falling. That'd be a good way to stay close. You see the coloration. That's some peace. Okay. What was this amulet you guys gave me? Amulet of slow fall. Hey, it's better than the one I'm wearing. Oh, it's worth a lot more. Too. I might just sell it, but slow fall is not bad. That might not be a long enough time though. 30 points for 10 seconds. I think that'll be a fairly slow fall, and I don't even know if like where it'd be effective if 10 seconds would be enough time. It might be. Yeah, I think So I think for this next episode, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go across to the other side of the coast. We're gonna try to collect those mushrooms, and then maybe we'll head back down to Saint Denis and see about those rumors about a flying mage. And I guess if we get all those mushrooms too, we'll head back up to Balmora. Then maybe we'll make our way over to the great city of Vivec. I think would be very, very nice. Anyways, thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. We'll try to get a bit more of my name out there. I've been making some posts on Reddit and social media. Yeah, I don't feel like this helmet really fits my character, but it's a very nice one. I don't know if you can sell Ebony legally, but yeah, we finally made it to the fields of Kumu, so that's good to hear. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for supporting. Make sure to leave a like. It really helps. It helps get some more viewers to the channel. But I appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next episode.